FlowSport matting can be applied to a variety of surfaces such as concrete, proprietary screeds such as K-screed and wood. However, different floor surfaces may require different thicknesses. For example, most wooden floor surfaces would require only the 5mm thickness, whereas most cement-based surfaces would require 7mm. The surface profile and level should be appropriate for the system to be applied. Substrate humidity must not exceed 75% RH to BS 8204, otherwise use Hydroseal DPM. Use scouring or diamond grinding to remove any surface contamination, ridges or bumps. Use FlowSeal EPW gloss. Pour all of the hardener B into the base A container. Mix using a slow speed drill and helical spinner until a homogeneous mixture is obtained, being careful not to entrain too much air. By weight of the unit A plus B, add 20% clean water and mix again. Immediately after mixing, pour onto the floor and apply using a double-lipped rubber squeegee and/or roller. Any visible cracks which become evident after priming should be filled with smooth epoxy filler, for example Flotex F1 mortar. Any movement joints should be bandaged using EP flexible membrane plus scrim tape. Application to substrate is made by coating the substrate and the underside of the FlowSport matting with sprayable contact adhesive. It is best to roll out the first metre adhesive free to allow for alignment. When the roll is correctly in line, apply the adhesive. Once the roll is laid, return to the first metre and apply the adhesive in the same way. It is important that edges of the FlowSport matting are tightly fitted and any damages are corrected. Mix 5 kg FlowSport polymer with 500 ml of clean water. Slowly add amounts of the aerosol 200 until all the 250 grams have been added and the mix is well homogenized. Application of the grout should be made using a trowel edge or metal bladed spatula. The material should be applied as 2 coats to ensure a consistent coverage so that all the porosity is filled. It is very important that the FlowSport matting is grouted to ensure that any porosity in the mat is eliminated, allowing a smooth surface to be achieved. Failure to do so will affect the ultimate finish when applying the FlowSport SL and TC mat. It is necessary to leave a minimum time period of 16 hours at 20 degrees centigrade between applications of grout and FlowSport SL to allow evaporation of water and complete curing. FlowSport SL is supplied in complete 20 kg units A plus B 1mm layer or 25 kg A plus B plus C 2mm layer. Incorrect mixing ratios or poor mixing can result in irregular hardening or variations in colour. Mixed material should be poured out in runs on the floor and spread out quickly and evenly by hand using a steel float. Apply a thin scratch coat of FlowSport SL across the whole floor, spreading the material by hand using a steel and/or plastic float, working the mix out quickly and evenly. Pay particular attention to the mat joints to ensure the joints are completely filled and level. Allow the product to cure for approximately 16 to 24 hours at 20 degrees centigrade. Immediately after mixing, pour and spread the material out quickly and evenly by hand using a steel float. The thickness can be gauged by measuring and checking how much material has been used every 50 meters squared. Air release and leveling will be improved by use of a steel roller 5 minutes after application. Allow the product to cure for 24 to 48 hours at 20 degrees centigrade. FlowSport TC mat is supplied in complete units. Stir base A to redisperse any settlement. Transfer hardener B to base A. Mix thoroughly using a Low reel for 1 to 2 minutes. The mixed material should be used within 40 minutes at 20 degrees centigrade. Remember never to split batches and components. Incorrect mixing ratios and poor mixing can result in irregular hardening or variations in colour. FlowSport TC mat must be distributed evenly to ensure a consistent matte and bubble-free finish. Use a paint tray, high quality roller and finish within 5 minutes of applying to the floor. Apply only enough product to enable an open wet edge of 5 minutes to be maintained. The second coat can be applied within 16 to 24 hours at 20 degrees C. Good ventilation and correct humidity are prerequisites to achieve the correct drying time. High humidity and localized drafts during cure can increase gloss levels. Do not cover or wash within the first 48 hours of curing. Court lines and area markings are applied in internationally recognized colors on top of the finished surface. Flowcrete has developed a range of flooring systems that use recycled and reclaimed materials within the resin and filler systems. FlowSport is a composite surface manufactured using 60% recycled tyres. Specifically designed and fabricated by Flowcrete, creating a synthetic, flexible sports flooring. When applied over a suitable surface, it provides a resilient, uniform, seamless and durable surface for multi-use gymnasium and indoor sports venues.